This is the Mercedes-Benz S211 Estate. Hello everyone, I'm Celsius. Nice to meet you here again. Today I would like to discuss with you about this Mercedes-Benz E-Class wagon. Actually, wagon such car is very popular in Europe, in America, but not in Taiwan. Actually, the Mercedes-Benz E-Class didn't go for formally officially imported before S212 in 2009. There are just few S123, S124, S210 officially imported in Taiwan, but very few. Maybe people say there are just 12 S123 officially imported to Taiwan. There's just 68 S124 imported to Taiwan in 1987. And there's just 12 E320T for S210 imported to Taiwan in 1999. But that's people say it. We didn't see it officially cataloged from Mercedes-Benz Taiwan. Why? Because people here always thought the $3 touring wagon is just like a commercial car. We also always think the sedan must be 4-door. There's no 5-door sedan. And such as Mercedes-Benz is a luxury brand for Taiwanese. Since it's luxury brand, we should buy the standard sedan replaced for the wagon. So if we see anybody bought such Mercedes-Benz wagon in maybe 20 years ago or 30 years ago, we may thought this guy is a strange guy. Why he would like to buy such expensive Mercedes-Benz commercial wagon? We don't like it. We always think if you want to big capacity inside, you should buy SUV such like ML class. You shouldn't buy the E-Class Estate or C-Class Estate. Such estate, it is not very popular in Taiwan. For example, the BMW got the same problem in Taiwan as well. For example, the E30 wagon, E36 wagon, E46 wagon are not officially imported by BMW Taiwan importer. The Taiwan BMWs import such cars since maybe E91 in 2006. People do not like this car in latest before 20 years ago, and such why people will accept such car in recent 20 years, because the SUV. The SUV boom comes to Taiwan around 1997, 1998, because we have holiday in Saturday around 1998. Before that, we have to go to school, we have to go to office from before afternoon. We have to get half day for school, for office. Certainly, in that time, I was a student. We didn't study very well at Saturday. We always played at Saturday morning, but we still got to go to school. But in 1998, the Taiwan government got the new regulation that enable us don't have to go to the school at Sunday morning, and we got 2 days for holiday every week. So people would like to go travel, and then the Honda CR-V and Toyota first generation RAV4 coming to Taiwan. So people like, oh, that SUV is very good for recreational usage. But at very first, people still do not accept such wagon touring car. Certainly, in nowadays, the latest E-Class, that S214, is officially imported to Taiwan and very popular. And such wagon get very good second-hand value. For example, this car, it is a 211 wagon. If this car is 211 sedan, it has to go to the broken car yard. But because it is a wagon, so it is unique, and people would like to buy this car. So this car is still get right here and didn't go to the broken car yard. And that's why we like this car, because it is unique and it is useful. For example, it had bigger capacity after the B pillar, and it got better headroom for the backseat passenger. Certainly, this car is very interesting for this car. There are not very much E-Class estate for 211 in Taiwan, but well, most of them are 7-seaters. But this car is just for 5 passengers. It is not very much, but it's very interesting because this car don't have very sufficient capacity inside. If you got a 7-seater for this car, the third row seat is very narrow, just for the kids. If people like me, an adult is not suitable for the back seat. It is very narrow. And this car is not officially imported to Taiwan as well. This car comes from where? Is anybody noticed about that? Okay, this car comes from Japan. You see the logo right here. Yanase. Yanase was the Mercedes-Benz importer before 21st century. And when W211 presented in Japan, the importer for Japan, for Mercedes-Benz in Japan becomes Mercedes-Benz Japan. But the Yanase is still the very big dealer. And this car was imported to Japan by Mercedes-Benz Japan and sold by Yanase. And this car comes from Japan to Taiwan. And actually, most of E-Class estate or 5 Series Touring comes from Japan in Taiwan. That's very interesting because people here would always think that Japanese is very take a good care about their cars, and the surrounding for the Japan, no matter the climate, no matter the road condition, is much better than Taiwan. So people would think, oh, the Japan second-hand car got very good in quality. So, and Japan is not far away from Taiwan, especially when you compare with America. If we take the airplane to Japan, maybe just cost 4 hours. You can take the airplane from Taipei to Tokyo. But if you want to go to even Hawaii, you have to spend maybe 8 hours and you can arrive at Honolulu. If you want to go to Los Angeles, it may take 14 to 16 hours. It is a very long trip. So people would like to buy the car from Japan. It is not very far and it's very convenient. Such like Taiwan, because we want to get into the WTO, so the Taiwan government enable Taiwanese to buy the second-hand imported car since 2002. Before that, if you want to buy such a foreign second-hand car, there was very much regulations. But after 2002, it has become very easy. So people would like to buy the airplane ticket and fly to Japan and pick up the car and back to Taiwan. So as I know, about 80% of such E-Class estate comes from Japan and Taiwan. That's very interesting. There are still a little bit part from Europe or from America, but not very much. Most of them comes from Japan. For example, this car comes from Japan, and this is 4MATIC. That's very interesting because this car comes from the North Kyushu. There, the place is easy to snow, so the 4MATIC is very good for use. For example, if we go to America to buy such car in Texas, maybe it is just rear-wheel drive. But if we bought this car in, for example, Seattle, for example, Chicago, maybe it will be the 4-wheel drive, because Chicago and Washington is easily to snow, but there's not very snow in Texas, such like Houston. Such weather is just the same like Taiwan. There's just few rain in Taiwan, few snow in Taiwan, many rain in Taiwan, but few snow in Taiwan as well. But that's very interesting. Why people would like to buy 4MATIC in Taiwan? Because this car is rare. Actually, W211 in Taiwan, no matter sedan or AMG series, there is no 4MATIC officially imported to Taiwan as well. That means we don't have E320 sedan 4MATIC officially imported in Taiwan. So this estate is more rare in Taiwan because it got 4MATIC. But well, I ever bought W124 4MATIC in Taiwan. When the 4MATIC system broken, oh, it is a very, very big problem. And I give it up because there's no any repair kit in Taiwan. But well, the 211 and the 210, there are many 4MATIC second-hand car imported to Taiwan. So it is not very hard to maintain such system. Well, but it is 211. There is even bigger problem except the 4MATIC system. This car gets the revolutionary brake system called SBC. And SBC, well, it is very good when it's a new car, but when it's broken, you will lose your totally brake system. And this system is easily to broken. So the Mercedes-Benz knows about that. After the minor change for 211, the SBC was dropped. But this car is before minor change. This car is 2003. The SBC for 2003 211 is standard equipment. And this system is very expensive. And I don't know where has the new parts in the world. Even the repair kit is very hard to find it. So if you want to buy this car in Taiwan, you got to think about it again, because it is not very easy to get a maintenance for the SBC system. And what else? This SBC system couldn't cancel it. Oh, that's a very big problem. For example, this car still got the air suspension. Then air suspension is easy to be broken. But there is one way to give it up. You can cancel the air suspension to change it to the normal suspension, but you couldn't cancel the SBC system for the W211. Oh, that is a very big problem. And well, this car is the highest level for W211. It got the avant-garde logo right here. The basic entry level called Classic, then Elegance, then Avant-garde. Certainly, the Sport Edition got a Sport right here, for example, the E55. But, well, it is not for use in USA. The USA don't get this logo for Classic, Elegance, or Avant-garde. As I know, the USA got only Sport or no logo right here. But the standard for E-Class in USA comes from the Avant-garde. There's no Classic or Elegance equipment in USA. And this car, it is Avant-garde, so it got a very fully equipment. For example, it got Napa leather door panel, it got Napa leather driver all seats, and it got the woody panel trim right here and the dual air condition zone. And there's very interesting that right this screen is Android system. Certainly it was changed in Taiwan because the radio from Japan and Taiwan are totally different. We got different frequency in FM. So if you got this car is come from Japan. If we use the Japan radio directly, it is useless in FM. For example, the AM system is a little bit different from Taiwan and USA spec. So if we bought some car from America, we have to make a change for the AM system. That's very interesting. And this car is avant-garde, so it got full equipment as we say. And there is another very special equipment right here, the Harman Kardon. The Harman Kardon system is option in Taiwan. It just got standard equipment for E55, but it seems it is standard equipment for Japanese spec for E320. And there's another special equipment right here, the small screen. This small screen was the back camera. Well, the screen is very small. I couldn't expect what we can see right here. Certainly, it is broken now, and the back camera was shown right here with the Android system. It is very easy to use. But such original back camera, I didn't see it in officially imported W211 in Taiwan. This actually, it is my first time to see this small screen in such E-class. That's very interesting. The other equipment inside is the same as Taiwan. There's nothing different, except there are many Japanese stickers right here. Many about airbag, and there is the maintenance sticker that shows this where actually this car comes from. They got a Super Neto Baku. Super Auto Baku, Aomori Den. Aomori is the northern Kyushu in Japan. It is very easy to snow, so this car got a 4MATIC system. And there is another tire maintenance sticker, and this place is still in the Aomori, Qingsen in Chinese. It is a northern Kyushu, very cold place. Actually, there's very few chance to snow in Taiwan, except the very extreme cold weather. So the 4MATIC right here, sometimes I think it's useless. But if you want to drive faster or in the heavy rain, the 4MATIC system is very useful. It's good for your handling, good for your safety as well. Okay, this is the video to discuss this S211 comes from Japan. This is a very interesting car, and many thanks to the owner to offer us to get this video to discuss about this car. I'm Celsius. Nice to meet you again, and hope to see you again with another interesting car. See you again. Bye bye.